Hi, I wanted to let you all know a little bit about my hospitality field activity that I did. As many of you know, based on our conversation last week, I'm in England with a group of about 32 people from different countries, and for this special program that I'm in for the next 6 weeks. So last week, the third day into this program, we had a welcome meeting, and it wasn't a meeting, it was a welcome dinner, and we met with some of our higher up leaders from our zones. So my zone would have been the Americas and the Caribbean. So it involved Canadians, Caribbeans, South Americans, and Americans, U.S. citizens. So basically, I worked to figure out how hospitality was being played out in that setting. The dinner was catered, but I did come and I realized some intriguing things. We had just met each other like 3 days before, but these first few days have been an intense time of really getting to know one another as a community. So I realized during that dinner that those of us that were considered session mates or delegates of this program, we really were getting along well and had no problem talking to one another. But we also, I realized that the two leaders that were at our table, our international leaders, I could see my various friends around the table going out of their way to make sure that we included the leaders in our conversations, that we asked questions, that engaged them and included them. There were a few times of hospitality where we actually got up and got them coffee and things of that nature. But I really learned, I didn't learn, but I was reminded of the fact that hospitality, a big part of it involves attention. You could physically see some of my friends when another person would talk, they would turn their body and all attention was on the person that was talking. No matter who you were, nobody was left out at this table. There were about 8 of us at the table. And that was just incredible to me to just see the attention, the presence, the definition of hospitality played out with my group. And it just reminded me as well, as I reflected on that, of when it comes to our spiritual lives and we're being hospitable to those around us, turning our attention to them because they will look to us as believers we're Jesus' example. So if we can give our attention, if we can give our love, if we can give our kindness to others, that's an example, and we are being a witness, a visible witness of Christ. So anyways, that's what I learned with hospitality in the last week or so. Thanks.